Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 with Historical Projects mod as the United States of America. It's a new session for me, but I recall last time we got a little CB that we were considering, namely this one. Do we want to fight Britain? Do we want to fight Britain? That's the question. I mean, we can wait a year. The CB lasts about a year, so we have about a year to prepare. If we're going to do this. Unfortunately, they are quite strong, and I don't know if there's any civ that or any potential ally that would really help us. It would be nice to have Russia as a counterpoint to Germany, but most likely they would just crumble. They would be pushed into oblivion, I think. Same with France, same with Austria-Hungary, same with Italy. I don't think anyone's can really help us fight. On the other hand, Germany can't reach us over land. They have to go by sea, and they don't have a fleet necessarily. The British, of course, do have a fleet. They are going to crush us. Still, I do think we're going to try. But again, we do have a year, so I guess we will try to prepare for that. I do think I'm going to move you to Great Falls there and use you to take provinces this way. You're going to go and take Alaska, hopefully. I need you two to defend this shore, as that's most likely where they're going to land. We're definitely going to need to train more troops and more ships if we can, if we have the time to build them. We're going to evacuate these troops. The 30k stack, we're going to move over to East Africa. And we'll see if we can hold off here. I don't know. They are fighting a war here right now, and they're sort of losing, so... Well, aren't they? You were fighting... Sokoto, right? Yes. Yeah, you do have some score for battles, but no, that might not last. And that's a British war, right? Yes, it's not a German war, it's a British war. But Germany is definitely going to be on their defensive, on their side if we attack. So we're going to try this. It probably will fail miserably, but we'll try anyway. I also want to build a few more ships. Let's start with that first. Provided, of course, they can finish in time, and that's not a given. Let's see, where are these ports? Not Seattle or Portland. From Houston and onwards, that's fine. So... I just don't know how long it'll take to build. And I basically only want to build on the East Coast. I think that's all the ports on the East Coast. I'll wait a second and see how long it takes. If it takes more than a year, this is kind of pointless, because then they're all just going to be built and sunk the second they try to group up. And that ain't ideal. I do want to train another army at the very least. We do have quite a few troops available. So we're gonna do that. Right, we also have some African detachments. Problem is, I don't know if I'll have time to move them into position. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Instead, let's just go with the one with... I want to look for the pops that can support at least 2 units, because the frontline soldiers are definitely going to take casualties, so it's kind of nice to have something to draw upon, right? If at all possible. We need, let's see, that's 4 of those, we need 4 artillery. Need one engineer. So many Dixies. And one Hussar. Okay, we can definitely build more, so we're gonna. Do we only have Dixies? Sort of feels like we only have Dixies. And I can still build more. I mean, I can't really support this, so this is kind of going over our budget here. But I really need to start expanding my military, especially if we're going to fight these guys. Then we kind of need to do this sort of thing. Okay, we can still support yet another one. Now we're starting to run out of troops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Oh boy. Our budget is going to go all haywire, but that's okay. This war is going to bankrupt us anyway. The good thing is that Britain is mobilized. We're not going to mobilize, hopefully. Oh, this is gonna suck the entire market dry of weapons. Oh boy. I do think we're gonna have to raise our tariffs a bit. Just a wee bit. To try to fix this. For that matter, how's the fort construction going? When we started 1 billion forts earlier. Are we still just buying resources for those? No, they're actually being built, so we might have gotten through that phase of the game. That's actually a good thing. Anyway, let's unpause for a second and see how horrible this is going to affect our economy. We don't care about Greece. It's plus up there, negative down there. I never quite understood why. It's always like this. Anyway, more prestige, that's fine. I mean, that's great. Okay, so who takes what resources? You haven't even begun building anything. Lovely. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I just didn't have it in the stockpile. That's why. We simply can't buy them. Okay, something finished. What finished? Naval base. In Worry. Was that the level 3 one? It was not level 3. Yeah, expand that one too. Okay, anyway. We'll see how things go. First of all, you are gonna board this big fleet and set sail for the coast. Here. Oh, right. That's... I forgot that the Suez Canal was built. So it's quicker to go that route. To West Africa. We'll try to get a couple of army techs, especially artillery. We desperately need artillery. Guantanamo. Right, we bought Guantanamo. I forgot about that too. Expand it. If I could have fabricated another place in the Sun Sea on Britain, that's what we wanted to do, because that's what we want to do. Take all of Canada, but that's not really in the cards, is it? Anyway, we're gonna board and set sail down here. And I think we're just gonna bunch up our entire navy into one big ball and try to see if we can survive. We're gonna leave the transports at home and send everything else out. The question is, where are the British troops? Are we suffering attrition here, by the way? No? Okay, good. Oh, we can do something. Right, Hawaii. I completely forgot about them too. They slipped our sphere earlier. Little buggers. Now they're in our sphere. That should open up the decision. There we go. Annex Hawaii. Can I even say no? I don't think so. Not if they're AI. Shall become part of the Union. Did we actually get them? Yes, we got them. And obviously we're gonna have to build a naval base here. And yeah, we can't do anything about that. What culture are they? 100% Polynesian. Didn't they used to have some kind of Japanese influence on this? Not sure. Anyway. Wait, is that Germany down here? No. Not yet. There's some Brits over there though. Samoa. Scientific management, better factory output, that's great. But I do think we need to get this. Yeah. We have lots of artillery, but I've not done this at all. We really need to boost up our artillery strength. And that's a quick research that should be done before the war starts. Right? Yeah, it just takes a couple of months. Yeah, we want to do that, even though we kind of want to get our industry going too. Okay, it's now late March. Have you begun buying... Oh, you're going army first. That's unfortunate. And there's no way for me to change priority on what you buy first, right? Oh, you're trying to buy steamer convoys. That's the problem. I mean, if you could get them. Wait, why did it disappear? Huh. I'm confused now. Why? It wasn't on the list, wasn't it? And then suddenly it wasn't. Yeah. So you're telling me you're building. But why didn't you show up on the list? Oh, there you are. Never mind. Yeah, the problem is those ships won't be ready for the time of the war. But you might have... we'll try anyway. And see if we can get ready for the war. I don't know. I'm just scared that we'll have ships being sunk while en route. Okay, this is a pretty crappy fleet, but well, I'll send them home and join the main fleet. Right there. I'm gonna sort out all the steam transports and all the transports. You're moving down here, right? There we go. Thing is, though, we don't really have the infamy to do anything. Whoa. No, did you already make peace? Jeez! They were winning and all of a sudden, no, we're just gonna cave instead. Yay! Ah. Yeah, I don't think we're not really gonna get anything out of Africa, are we? But that was kind of a given anyway. This mod just does not work that way. And dang it, now they're gonna stand down. Philippines. Philippines, where are you? I know you're here somewheres. Because I know I'm influencing you. It's just that I'm blind and cannot see. There you are. Increase opinion. So yeah, we're not gonna be able to build much before this. Before the war starts. We just didn't have the stockpile, and yeah, 2 of the ships have begun building. Yeah, well, we'll still try. So we'll have 2 big detachments down there. I don't know if they actually have an army here. That's the thing. Guess we're gonna find out. Guess we're gonna find out. Of course, you're back with a big army. When did you show up? That's unfortunate. Now I have to fight you. Or you're gonna cause all kinds of mayhem. Are you moving? Of course not. You just decide to stay right there. Ah. And of course the supply limits here are atrocious. Okay, stay right there. You don't have much morale though. You're not fully funding everything. Anyway, if you have an army over there, I need to group up so I can actually defeat you, I guess. Ideally for us, they're gonna get drawn into some big war, but I can't possibly see that happening. Then again, Germany is right on the go again. Again, it was Angali this time around. But you're going it alone. You're still allied to Britain. Okay, something finished anyway. Where'd I put my rally point? Yeah, I did put it in Philadelphia. Oh, that's okay. Create a fleet. I want the commerce raiders. But the transports. Basically, we want one big darn wall of ships. Let's see if we can find the clippers. Those ain't necessary here, so you also go up to New York City and wait. Yeah, these armies are gonna take forever. Hey, what do you know? We finished the Panama Canal. Haha! The canal cut through. Oh my goodness. Reading this is impossible for me, but by the way. The font is tiny and my eyes are too poor to read it. Anyway. You finished the Panama Canal. Gained some prestige, gained... Oh, the trade could change to gold. Precious, or other precious goods. That's nice. Laborers and farmers will get cranky. Well, okay. Fine. We have our canal. And we have our artillery. Okay, it's July. We have time for one tech more, I guess, at least in army. Can we finish that in time? Just infantry defense, and that's not really what we're going to be doing. We're going to have to go on the offense and kill his forces. That's kind of why I'm going for the artillery attacks, which I've ignored for so long. We're going to get the day after we declare war about. Yeah, well, let's go with that too. And I know I don't have this for the supply limit, which I probably should go for too. But I think we're gonna go with this first, then we're gonna go into chemistry if the war's still raging then, and that's gonna help us. Time will tell if this will ever work. Only 5 of the ships have begun construction. Armies are still far behind. Why did you not go in the order I started building you? That's kind of annoying. Maybe going with all these armies was a mistake then. I should have waited until the first full army was actually under construction. Are we in debt? Not yet, but we're definitely paying more money now. Because the goods are suddenly available. I think we're gonna have to increase tariffs. Just a little bit. Yeah, 45 tariffs, that should be enough to keep us afloat through this mess. Panama Canal gives us what? Import cost. Oh! That's part of the mod, I assume. But that is just fantastic. Seriously? Import cost minus 25%. Prestige plus, that's fine. Tariff efficiency plus... Oh, good lord. Sweet Jesus, no wonder Britain is doing so well if they get something similar from this. And if the Kiel Canal does the same thing here. Yikes. I'm suddenly very, very glad that I have decided to attack Panama and eat them alive. Yikes. That modifier alone is just going to keep us afloat. That is very good indeed. Were there any other political reforms that I haven't done anything about? Yeah, we never did the Trail of Tears. Still that native opinion thingy bob, which I can't do anything about. Dominican Republic, that requires us to be reactionary. That's gonna happen. The what act? The Guano Islands? Blue and brown water schools need to be researched. Oh, okay, basically we can gain a few islands. That's, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so blue and brown water schools is necessary for that. Okay, that might be our next tech then. Colonial, let's see, what else? Colonial army requires us to get telephone, not gonna happen. African farms and mines. Investment banking, yeah, that's not gonna happen before we're Not before the Scramble is pretty much done. Build the Titanic. Okay, so it's basically a prestige thing. Got it. And then it was this one, right? Because there was one province in in Missouri somewhere that didn't have a Yankee culture at all. I think that's why we couldn't enact this darn thing. That's not how that event is supposed to be, right? You're supposed to basically to ensure that you've colonized everything here and gotten a primary pop out on the northwest. And the Midwest for that matter, but not necessarily Missouri. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll take a break there. We'll continue our preparations and maybe declare war. I'm still uncertain. We're going to be so far behind. We're going to be fighting the two biggest powers on the block. And without any allies. That's going to be scary to say the least. Wait a second. Germany has nothing for... Why don't they get score from capital ships? They have 0 score from capital ships, even we have just a few points. Huh. Have they disbanded their navy? That can't be right. I'll have to go and check the ledger for that, but that'll be next time. Time for a break. Thank you for watching.